really hard to keep things in order. Some things are just out of my control. I'm Pamela, so I've had a baby. The dad is a big secret. I'll figure it out. I've got to. I'm Bolanle. I don't like getting in the middle. True friendships should survive hard times.
Welcome back, everyone. This is our Let's Play Baby Drama episode 1. This is Ebony's new home with her family, and the link to the actual tour for this house should pop up in the top right hand corner of your screen. So pop over there and see a full tour for this house. Most of you have already built it and you had no idea that it was part of a series. So look out for the other houses that I have put together on the channel recently. We're very quickly going to pop over to the dining here, where we have Ebony and her grown preteen sister Megan having a chit chat about their latest, recipe that they've been able to put together. They're very proud of it. They grew up as independent girls because they have a very hands-on mum, but she's a working mum. She's upstairs feeling a little bit poorly. We'll see her in a minute. But they're Instagramming their fabulous meal and having a chat about something that happened recently.
That man drove by the school again in a car. This time he actually waved. That is crazy. The principal hasn't written anything out to the parents. I'm going to have to ask Mum. Just you be careful. There's a lot of crazy people out there.
Hayley has developed this really severe cough over the last couple of days and isn't doing very well at the moment. She works at the Simtown University Hospital and has been doing a lot of shifts. I mean, back to back, considering the amount of COVID-19 patients that have been coming in. She's worked her rear off and is completely exhausted. So her assumption obviously is that she's burnt the candle at both ends and is completely knackered and can't cope anymore. So she's staying home for the day, cleaning up after herself, of course, and adhering to being nicely sanitized in the house. And she's just going to go back to bed. She just woke up, but she's going right back to bed because she can't take it. But her daughter, of course, her amazing daughter Ebony, who she's obviously raised to be independent, is going to show up in a matter of minutes with some breakfast for her. She has done a great job raising those girls as it stands. Ebony, as you can see, is now an adult. But what I've done in this series is age everybody up. However, she's supposed to be a young adult. There isn't a gap between the teenager and the full adult. So what I've done in my mind is make her a young adult. And I've dressed them as such as well. So all those teens are young adults while their parents are just mature adults, okay? So she's here and has just realized that her mum is actually doing quite badly. She's got a bit of a temperature. And she's a bit concerned because she wanted to pop out to see Tom. And she's now considering whether she should stay home because her mum does look quite ill.
I'm really wondering if you're going to be alright, Mum. I was thinking of going to see Tom, but you don't look that good.
Don't be silly. Go off and have a good time. It's a nice sunny day. I'm just going to sleep it off and get better.
Pamela Diamond has been relocated to one of these fabulous apartments that belong to her parents. The Diamonds have conferences in the city and they would host some of their guests, corporate guests, in these apartments. Instead of putting them up in hotels, they would give this apartment, among many, to different guests who came for, say, some corporate event. So you could see the high-rise view of the city there. It's so beautiful and it's small and chic. And Pamela has been hiding out here with her newborn son called Onyx. And they're just here to see her, check in on her, find out how she's doing, and just make sure that she's coping with the newborn situation. Now, there are these art pieces that are meant to be haunted. I absolutely love them. And I can use them in AR because they don't haunt the house. You know, it's supposed to flicker, bringing in darkness into the home, but that's not the case in AR. Now, this is the kitchen area, and you might realize from what you saw in the tour that there is a complete renovation. No, the floor plan hasn't changed, but the wallpaper, the flooring has completely been upscaled to fit what I've just described, that they are corporate apartments in the city. So, of course, you have to imagine that there is a number of these belonging to the Diamond family, and what I've done is open up this area towards the lift, as you can see where the little teddy is. So Mama and Papa and her brother Tom is here on the phone to guess who? Ebony, of course. They're supposed to be meeting up, remember? So what's happening now is she has left her mum at home and she's headed off to the little grocery store to pick up a few things. She's going to enjoy the sun outside and set up some sort of a picnic. So she's here to pick up 1 or 2 things just so that herself and Tom can hang out underneath the blue skies.
Listen, Ebony, I know you've been worried about your mum, but she's gonna do just fine.
I've never seen her sick though.
You don't need to worry that much. Just take a load off. Give yourself a break. Right? Oh, come on, give us a smile.
Okay, so Pamela is done with baby for now. So what she's going to do is give him a bath, put him upstairs, and then get out to get her hair done. This is the angle where the lift is now. So I just opened up the space and then put the door right against the lift. So there's an entryway, as you can see here, and that allows for me to place a tub in this bathroom because the original one had a shower. So it's just about the location of the door. So now that I could place a door there, there's a tub. That way she could give her baby a bath, you know. So it is working as an apartment that can have a baby, so to say. Wait till you get upstairs. So as I said before, this is Onyx. We don't know who the father is. Her parents have asked her, her brother has pressed her, and you know, obviously she's in the embarrassed stages, but they're trying to convince her to understand that you're going to have to let us know who the father is so that there will be no legal issues in the future should they change his name officially to Onyx Diamond. Okay. Right, so we're done here, and now we're going to quickly go upstairs, get her to give the baby a nappy change, and you're going to see what the next floor looks like. So there's a dining area down here anyway, like a bar, isn't it? But upstairs, what I've done is remove the dining table that was there in the original tour and place a nursery section up here. It's sort of meant to be like an open plan split level from downstairs coming up this way. So the split level area is where you work your way into the nursery section. Now, she sleeps with her baby in the tower, okay, the penthouse of this lovely apartment, which is up the spiral stairs, and we'll see that in a second where she goes to get changed. Okay, so she would nurse the baby here on this floor, take care of the baby on this floor, so that if she's downstairs, she can hear what's going on up here. She doesn't have to go 2 floors up. Pamela has taken quite nicely to being a mum because she took care of a puppy. If you remember, she has a pug who's not here with her at the moment. Anyway, let's see what Mum and Dad are up to. They'll be hanging out here for another few hours until Pamela gets back from the salon.
I can't wrap my head around not knowing who the father of this baby is. Why won't she just tell us?
Honestly, that's the least of my worries.
I wish I could say the same.
It's time for a baby who's a lot calmer now that he's had a bath and he's eaten. It's time for him to get some rest. And we're going to head up to the penthouse area of this lovely apartment that Pamela is staying in. She is going to have to go up and quickly get changed, take advantage of the fact that her mum and dad are here, pop into town to a lovely salon downtown to get some pampering done. She doesn't always have time on her hands to head off and do these treatments, and she's very keen on them, particularly now that she wants to secure some sort of temporary employment in the interim now that she's had this baby. She's fallen behind by at least a couple of years in comparison to her peers who are already in their 2nd year at their university.
What's your emergency?
Please send an ambulance. My mum's passed out. We're at 9278 4X.
What city?
Sim Spring Meadows.
We'll send an ambulance right away.
Please hurry. Please.
Pamela had been keeping Bolanle waiting, but she's just about made it into her appointment.
Hi, Bola. I'm so sorry I'm late. I did everything I could to get here on time. It's okay. I honestly thought you were not coming. Of course I was coming. My brunette roots are starting to show. And this time, I'm gonna go much lighter, please.
Pamela's roots are actually beginning to show. She used to have her hair up in a bun when she was in high school. It's been a couple of years now. She is originally a brunette. Her dad is Italian, her mom is French, and you can see Tom's hair as well is not blonde, but she puts color in, and now her roots are starting to show. She's going for a new haircut, but she wants to go even lighter, so a lot of chemicals are going into her hair today to get this bright. And let me know what you think in the comments down below. Should we keep her as a brunette that she originally is, that we've never seen before? She is quite superficial and tries to be something that she is not. She's that girl. She's that girl. Now, Bola's family own this salon. She used to run around different friends' homes, do their hair, make up some pocket money when she was in high school. But now she takes up a few shifts at her mum's salon, and she is studying in university to become a professional hairdresser. She's doing some courses, and she is taking it quite seriously. She now has a good clientele coming in through to this business through her own avenue from the work she'd done. So she's earned her position in this salon, and her mum is quite proud of her. And of course, she will go on to own the salon if her mum, goes on to retire. Bola has a good head on her shoulders for business. She doesn't confuse friendship with work. Her loyalties are to her dear friend Ebony, but as far as work is concerned, she treats everyone fairly and makes sure that they get the customer service quality treatment that they are paying for. What a lovely hairstyle. Again, the floor plans for this salon is up on our Facebook group. The tour is on the channel. I had snuck in all these builds into the channel before the series began, so look further back at the past videos for reference, okay?
You can't be serious. That's fine. We've got 2 beds available in ICU. Bring her in. Ebony, I love you. Megan, I love you. You're both going to do just fine.